Good evening. It is 17 minutes past 10 on Tuesday the 10th of August, and it is time for Today in My Blue Journal. I need to put a tag in so I know where I'm going with these. Love my tag. Right, what do you think? Messy bun. It's remarkably secure actually, and it's supposed to look messy. Not sure about the hair, but... Okay, so yesterday I crafted, I did my PM teeth, I did my nightcap, and I did not have any chips. I filled in everything! Kind of mix up, so not filling in the rest of it. So yeah, that's good. Let's get my back's really aching. Right, what steps did I get yesterday? Let's have a quick look. 16,164 for yesterday. Ruler. Put my ruler away. This is me trying to be good. I'm trying to keep my desk tidy. I am. So let's go to about there. Let's just check I'm on the right day before I go ahead and mark it. Moved my lamp over a little bit, so now it's lighting. It's like it's there. Okay, it should really be there, but the camera's there. So, you know, it's fine. It now lights up, which means that when I'm doing this, the shadow of my own hand isn't obscuring things, because that was really hard last night, believe it or not. Which is why I fucked up a little bit there and went over. I'm trying out lots of different updos for Becca's wedding, so I don't know whether she'd like a messy updo. I quite like it, but you know. So we did that. I did not sweep or mop. Now, have I caught up with everything? I haven't done the bath much yet. Windows have been washed outside. That was done back on like the 1st or the 2nd, but I can't remember when. And I did turn the fruit as well, but I forgot to mark them in, so I just marked them in with like this week's pens. And that was all done. I haven't yet watched those. Okay, so I'm going to change the pen. My trolley is like all the way over there, so I can't reach it. I have to like, it's like far away like you guys are. Right, so today, AM teeth and day face cream. I'm going to have to move over a little bit because the light is slightly off. The way it used to be before was my camera it is attached to my light, this camera, and it used to be that side of the light, which is probably how I do it before. But when I set it up initially, you could see my camera in that one, and I didn't like that, but I might swap it around and see if that's any better, because where I'm right-handed, can you see the shadow here? And I don't like that, so I may have to swap the camera around again and see how we do there. Very well. Okay, so AM teeth and day face cream were done. I didn't wear makeup today. I took my meds. I played with my dreads. I posted to Instagram. I am doing my blue journaling. I have vlogged. I did not have caffeine, yay me. I've had also a cheeky drink with tropical juice. So we can cross that down to there, that down to there, and we had chips because we had a takeaway. I have not crafted today. I'm still behind on my steps, so I'm trying to get those, but I've only got an hour and a half left. And I need, what am I on? I'm just coming up to 11,000 and I need to get to 14,000, so it's doable. It is doable. Daryl, this is AM teeth and he made his bed. We didn't do schoolwork today. He did tidy up a little. I don't know whether he's tidied his room or not. He was supposed to. Whether he did or not, I don't know. And he's done his PM teeth. So mood today. is probably about an 8. And pain is going to be at a 9 again, I think. I also still need to set up the last 2 weeks of August because I only did last week's and this week's. So I'll have to do that this weekend. But I'm a bit swamped this week with one thing and another. So there we go. With my old set of these pens, I used to do a lot of colouring in with but this nib now, on this new set, they're really hard. I don't like them. I don't like them anywhere near as much. Okay, sleep last night was less than 6 hours. Oh, are you kidding? Yeah, no, I didn't go to sleep till like gone 12:30. And Daryl woke me up at 8:30. I don't know why he keeps waking me up at 8:30. I'm like, will you go away? He's like, you have to get up. I didn't sleep very well. I don't know why I have to get up. You know, it's like I said to him today, I don't have to do anything until this afternoon. And he's like, but we have to get up and go downstairs. And then when you ask why, he just sort of looks at you like completely nonplussed. Well, because you have to. Well, I don't want to. What I've done here was I fucked up. I wasn't supposed to start recording until the 3rd, and I did the writing before I did the colouring because obviously I hadn't moved on pen, and it wasn't until I'd written it all in I was like, oh man, I've done that wrong. So I've actually written these actually started on the 3rd. I was reorganising my office, and so I've coloured in the right numbers. I've just written it in the wrong place. That's all that is. So. Okay, so today's card, which I pulled this morning, pick it up, come on, is the 8 of Blades. Now, let me just grab a pen. Now, my pillow moved the minute I stood up, bloody thing. Now, as you can see, the 8 is all about strain, okay? The 8s are all about the strain you're under. Blades are all to do with your noggin, okay? So in this one, you can see, with obviously a mum. The baby's crying, the dog's howling. I suspect the phone's probably fucking ringing. She feels trapped. She's at the window. Oh my God, help me. She feels trapped. She's probably not had a break. Girl, I feel ya. I know exactly how you feel. I feel exactly the same way. It's summer holidays. My son's been sleeping in my bed since the start of the holiday, well, since before the holidays, because we were on isolation a week before they broke up, and he just basically moved into my bed. I've got nothing against co-sleeping, but where he's not at school at the moment, I am getting a little bit touched out. So yeah, tomorrow when I go and visit my son, he's not coming with me, so I get a little bit of, you know, and that's what you need to do. If you are this woman, you need to just go, do you know what? Shut up. Give me 5 minutes. You need to take a little bit of time away. Is there somebody that can look after the kids for you? Is there somebody that can take the dog out for a walk? You know, is there somebody that, they don't even have to take them out of the house, but is there somebody that can come in and go, right, everybody shut up, because we all know that your kids are going to listen to everybody but you. Yeah? So is there somebody that can come and do that while you go and have a bath? You know, it's like my daughter, you know, she's got a 3-month-old baby, she's breastfeeding, she's got PTSD from the trauma of her birth, you know, from my grandson's birth, because it was a cesarean and it went on, and then he was in hospital because he was ill, and she doesn't really want to let him out of her sight. But on the other hand, she's breastfeeding, she gets a bit touched out. So thankfully she's got her husband there who she can go, could you just, and he takes him into another room, and that's fine. She knows she can ring me up and I'll go over and I'll take him off into another room and pull faces at him and all of that, if it, you know. And that's what this mum needs, okay? And if this is you, don't be frightened to ask for help. Please ask for help now, before it gets to the point where you want to yeet baby and dog out the window and sit and drink a glass of wine. Okay, so ask for help, get help. If you know who this woman is, go and offer her some help. You might have your own kids, you might have your own dog that howls throughout the fucking night, but you know what? It's easier to deal with somebody else's noise than it is to deal with yours. Go and be a friend, Okay, go and be a friend now when you're not in this state, because when you get in this state, maybe she will do the same for you. And if she doesn't, who cares? You've done a nice thing. I've put this all piling on top of you. Ask for help before it gets too much. Let's put that back over there. Okay, so it is Tuesday. I knew that. It's Tuesday. So it's Tuesday the 10th. So what did I do today? I didn't clean the loo, I forgot. I did look at the laundry. And I should have done some because it was a really good day for it. The sun was shining, there was a breeze, it was great. I might put a load on tomorrow night. I don't know, because I don't know what time I'm going to get back. So I won't get back until about 6. It's a bit late to be putting laundry out. Okay. Yeah, I cleaned up something in here. Didn't groom the dog. I haven't vacuumed downstairs. I've not been here, I've been out. Dishes have been done, worktops have been done, and the bins have gone out. Although I'm kind of hoping, because I've filled up my bin, that somebody else is going to put their bin out soon, because I've still got another sack that is like full. But my black bin that goes curbside or on the roadside, depending on where you live, which is for general rubbish. We have black bins one week and green bins the following week here. Black is general rubbish, green is recycling. And with the black bin, for some reason, if you put out more than what your bin can hold, which mine is currently holding 2 3/4 sacks, they won't take it, and they will stick a sticker on it saying that you've gone beyond your, I remember the day when you used to be able to gut your house out, stick it all in black bags and put 30 odd bags out and the bin would take it and they didn't give a shit. Now they won't take it. You are entitled to what fits in your black bin and that's it. My bin is full to the brim. Oh, and if you try and pile one on top and then just rest your liquor, they won't take that. And they might not take the entire lot if you try and do that. So what I'm hoping is that somebody else is going to put out their bin and that there won't be as full and I can go and shove my last bag in. But neither neighbour has done it. Nobody along the road has done it. Only one person, like all the way up there, seems to have put their bin out. People are away on holiday and all that shit. I know at least 3 people on this street alone that are away right now on holiday. And I don't know where they keep their bins. Otherwise I'd sneak around there and steal their bin and put it out with my bin bag in it and just put it back the next day, but I can't do that. So my neighbour next door hasn't put hers out, and hers are normally full anyway, and shouty arsehole face next door hasn't put his out either, so I'm like... So today I need my Alex colour, which is that one, because today Alex had an impromptu wrestling match. It was great. It was one of those ones, when you go to a holiday park and you see a wrestling match and you've got the guy who works at the holiday park and he's there and he's talking on the microphone. He's like, yeah, look, this is the bad guy, we've got to boo him, and and this is the good guy and we've got to cheer him and all that lot. Alex did a wrestling match at a holiday park here on the island today. He's doing another one tomorrow, but I can't see it, unfortunately. And it was the first match Daryl had been to see as well. And Alex came in as a face. That's what we call good guys, yeah? Alex came in as a face, and needless to say, there was quite a bit of cheating going on, yeah. And the ref was obviously blind as bat, and I had to restrain Daryl from getting in the ring to help his brother fight. It was so sweet. He was like, I'm going in. I said, no, you're not, you can't. And I had hold of his shirt and I was like, you cannot get in the ring, you'll get hurt. And he was like, I'm going to go and help Nero. And he was getting so angry, and he had a right go at the referee during the intermission for not seeing the cheating that was going on. And he had a go at the other wrestlers for cheating, and it was bloody brilliant. He had a really, really good day and he really enjoyed it. He came home totally hyped, and then we got a takeaway, and it just made his day. It's the best day ever as far as he's concerned, so no doubt he's going to tell my eldest all about it tomorrow. I'm not allowed to show you footage because my son says it will ruin his wrestling reputation, because he's normally a bad guy. So yeah, it was brilliant. I had a really good time. So I want to write in that we did this today because it was just so much fun. Daryl thoroughly loved it. I've also got to text one of the girls to see if she can record tomorrow's for me. So Thorny. Now, I don't know what time tomorrow is. I think it's the same. Oh, I think it might be earlier tomorrow. See if I can find the message. So I won't bother writing in a time because I won't be going. So I must remember to message my friend. And it's a shame because the one he's doing tomorrow is like, I could walk to it. It's only in Shanklin. So yeah, I'm going to put my pens away because I'm trying to be good. That one goes there and that one goes there. And then of course every time I stand up, my chair gets caught onto the desk and my pillow moves. So yeah, there we go. We are all up to date. I don't know if there's going to be one tomorrow night, okay? Because I'm in London tomorrow. I've got to drive for hours. Well, it's not London, it's sort of Essex area. But obviously I've got to drive there and then I've got to drive back all in one day. I'm going to have my daughter and the baby with me. So it's the first time I've had the baby in the car with me since the day he came out of hospital and I took them home. So, you know, I'm a little... I don't know, having somebody else's children in the car is completely different. Even though he's my grandson, he's not my child, he's my daughter's child. And it's very, very different, you know. So yeah, I'm a bit tense about that. And then there's the funeral on Thursday, and that's going to be, you know, it's not going to be good. So, yeah, I actually know what time that is as well, and I didn't write it down. And I've actually got to write in here that my son's got his jab as well. So it's one of those days, because let's have a look. If you want to see Alex do some wrestling, you can check out the last OPW that I uploaded. I uploaded the entire show that they did. Okay, the first hour is what's called the warfare match, and that was, I think it was 20 people, and Alex was the second wrestler in the ring. Okay, and he was there throughout the majority of the match. I'm not going to tell you, but if you watch it all, if you watch the beginning until like other guys come in, and then fast forward it about 40 odd minutes, until there's only like a couple of wrestlers left, you'll actually get to see Alex do some of his flips and his jumps and his bounces. I know you guys aren't probably interested in wrestling. Those of you are, you know, go and watch the whole thing and leave me a thumbs up on it, yeah, because it's had loads of views and I'm really chuffed. And I was given permission by OPW to actually upload the whole thing, as it was our first show back after we'd been in lockdown for fucking 18 odd months. Do you know what I mean? So Matt Jackson, who's Jackson Arrow in the ring, actually gave me permission to upload the entire show, whereas normally that wouldn't be allowed. So yeah, go and have a watch and see Alex's match. It was really good. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. But yeah, that first match does go on for about an hour, so you know, skip a little bit if you don't want to do all that. Now, Carl's got his jab at. So we actually have to go and do the jab. And then we'll probably go and get lunch somewhere before going to the funeral. So yeah, it's quite good. I thoroughly enjoyed today. It was lots of fun. It was something totally different for Daryl. He loved it, and it was something totally different for Alex as well. He didn't like it as much. Even though we were like, yeah, you enjoyed it really. He was like, no, I really didn't. He likes being the bad guy. So even though when he gets in the ring, I go, yeah, come on, hero. Although I'm not allowed to do that when I'm recording footage, which is, I think, why Alex makes me do it. So anyway, that's that. I'm going to try and keep the Today in My Boo journals down to pretty much what's going on in here. Everything else is going into my vlog, okay, because I'm uploading that once a week now, regardless of whether it's a 10-minute, because I've only done a minute here and there, or whether it's an hour and a half long, as some of them have been. That might put some of you off. There's not really much I can say about that, is there? Is there anything else you want me to do videos on? Do you want me to do videos on, you know, dreadlocks? Is there things that you want to know that I can tell you about dreadlocks? As people who aren't locked, because I know that, I'm pretty sure that there's nobody who watches my channel who is locked. you know, or, you know, are you new to my channel and you want to know more things about dreadlocks? Are there questions that you want to ask that you think, I can't ask those because those are dumb? Do you know what? If you don't want to ask them in the comments down below, you feel free to PM me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, everything like that. I read them to check to make sure that they're not spam. But if you're like that chappie who wanted to offer me $1,500 to be a sugar baby, then, you know, ain't gonna happen. But if you've got questions, by all means send them to me, and I can do videos on that. That would be quite cool. Because all the videos that I've seen for dreadlocks and that are for Americans. I haven't seen any English dreadheads. So I actually might discuss this in my vlog in a minute. I think that might be quite cool. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to go because it's 10:42 and I've got to be up in like 9 hours to drive for several hours. So that's going to be fun. If you have any comments, questions, suggestions, feedback, that all goes down there. Don't forget the thumbs up. I would really, really, really appreciate it. I love you. You're all great because you all hang about even when I go, that's it, and I go AWOL for a little bit. You're all still there when I come back again, and you go, oh, hey girl, where you been? And you don't tell me off for not posting, which I really appreciate. Yeah, so I'm gonna go, and yeah, click the little icon down there and you'll be subscribed. And if you hit the bell, then it appears down below. You'll be notified when I upload new content. Have a fantastic rest of your day. I may see you tomorrow, but I may skip tomorrow and Thursday because, you know, there's a lot of shit going on. So if I don't see you tomorrow, I'll be back on Friday. Okay? Take it easy, guys, and I'll see you soon.